Hey, what's up? Moses Beauchamp here with Leverage Marketing. Welcome to my fan page. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating a lower third for my Google Plus Hangouts. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I did the lower third on there, the text was kind of blurry, and it has nothing to do uh, with with the Google Hangout. It has must have something to do with my computer or my webcam, the resolution in it, or I may have it set up wrong. But I got into playing with creating my own lower third, um, and I learned how to do it. So why not show my friends here on Facebook how to do it as well? If you're anything like me, and you are into marketing or whatever, you utilize Google Hangouts to connect with potential prospects and or your teams, and you may mentor them and coach them via Google Hangout, because you could get up on a Hangout and do a private Hangout just with you and whoever you want on it, or you could broadcast it live so the world could see it. And the beautiful thing about it is that you could turn around and simulcast it right here on Facebook, and I think that in itself is awesome. And the way you do that is with a free app that you can download that is called 22 Social. And if you want to know more about that, just come through here, click on this tab here, and as you can see, um, I have the option for you to download that app there for free. And once you click on that tab, you'll get a short little presentation and instructions on how to download the app and how it could be effective for you. Like I said, I use the app to simulcast Google Hangouts here on my Facebook fan page, and man, that's what I do with it. I also connect with different potential prospects, customers. Sometimes I get up on a Google Hangout and it's set to private, and I'm just kicking it with friends and family. It's just so many ways that you could utilize the Google Hangout feature that is unbelievable. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. The first thing that you want to download is you want to download Gimp. You go to Google and type in Gimp, GIMP, and download it from CNET. CNET is just where I download most of my free programs, because you don't get all them spyware and adware that you tend to get when you download free programs. Uh, so I like to get my stuff from CNET. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. The first thing that you want to do is open up GIMP, of course, and as you can see here, this is a lower third that I created already and is ready to go. And that's what I'm gonna show you how to do, how to create something like this. So bang, I'm gonna go here to file and I'm gonna open new. Now I want to make sure that my width is set to 640 pixels and my height set to 360 pixels. I'm gonna hit OK. Go ahead and maximize that, and let me cancel that. Go back to the normal, and let me change my background to white. Set my background to white, which it really doesn't matter what color your background is set to, because at the end you're going to get rid of the background anyway, because the reason you're going to get rid of your background is because you don't want nothing covering you when you're on your Google Hangout talking or whatever, doing your presentation. What you really want to show is just your lower third and whatever you present, whatever you try to brand. You can have it anywhere in this section, as long as it's not covering your face. I mean, I don't think. I mean, if you wanted to cover the whole screen, you could. Um, but for this example, we're not gonna do all that. We're just gonna create a simple lower third like we seeing over here. You know, something like they already have. Um, you know, just customized to how you want it, and there's so much more you could do with it. You know, I guess that's my point with that. So once I have my background sized up and ready to go, I want to go here and I want to create a new layer. Make sure that the layer is set to the width at 640 and the height at 360, and I want to make sure that the transparency selection is selected. And if I wanted to, I could name my layers. But for this example, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it as layer, and then it will pick up as layer 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, however many layers I decide to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and click my little square tool there, or rectangle select tool there, and go back to the original there. And I want to make sure that my rounded corners selection is set here. If I wanted it feathered, I could, but for this example, I'm going to use the rounded corner selection. And I want to make sure that my radius is set to 10.0, and bang, that's about it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a section where I want my lower third. If I wanted it up here, I'll put it up there, you know, however I wanted it. That's where I could put it at. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drag this out like that, like so. And that looks like about good size, right? Maybe move it up a little bit because I want room for my little drop down little thing that I'm gonna do there. And I want it about there. Make it a little smaller. So there we go. That looks about right. Now I want to go up here and gonna deselect that, go to layers, then I'm gonna create a new layer, and I want to make sure everything stays the same. If I wanted to name the layer, I could, but for this example I'm not, because it's going to turn into layer 1 once I hit OK. Make sure that transparency is set, make sure the numbers are right, the width and the height, and I created a new layer. So now that's a layer. So now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go here and pick my bucket tool, go to my colors, and I'm going to make it green. And I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Go to undo. Alright. Yeah. I gotta do that first. Alright, let me explain what I did wrong. I unselected my little box and I wasn't done with it yet. So it's reselected. Now go here, and that's not the color that I want. I want it green, and there it goes. Bang. So now I want to make sure that it's where I want it. That's basically where I want it. So make sure everything is right before you unselect it. Oh wow. Whoops. Goodness gracious. back to green. Go here to select none. Now create your new layer. Make sure it's set to transparency, what you wanted to name it. Bang, here we go. Now my next step is I'm gonna go here and click on the text and kind of drag it out. Hold down your left click, hold it down, and then drag it to like the size that you want it. That's where your text is gonna go at. And it looks good. Now make my text white. Hit OK. And why it did that, I don't know. But yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and for this example, I'm just gonna type in my name. And kinda make it a little smaller, maybe a little, make the text 25. And if I wanted to, I could choose different excuse me. If I wanted to, I could choose different fonts here. But for this example, I might choose that one. Anyway, yeah, I could choose from different fonts. I got a lot of them because you could download different styles of font from the font. I'll have a link to that description below. And you could download them right onto your program here. And I'll show you. I'll do another video showing you, how to download them and everything. It's a certain way you gotta do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my name right here. You see, I sized it and put it how I want it. I'm holding down that left click button here on my mouse, and I'm dragging that layer, and I'm gonna drop it like right about there. It looks good. Looks good. So now I'm happy with it. So now next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna create another layer. Make sure everything is sized, and if I wanted to name it, I could. Transparency is set. Okay. I'm gonna pick my square tool again. This time I'm gonna unselect that, and I'm go ahead and unselect that. I could have actually added a shadow to this, but I didn't. But this, all you would do is when I was working with that layer, what I should have did, I should have came up here to my filters, and I could have dropped a shadow underneath of that, and then add that layer the same way you do all the other layers, and then I would have moved on to this step, but I didn't do it. So, but it's that easy. It's just clicking on that filter tool up there. So now I'm gonna drag this here and put it to like maybe right about there. And I'm kind of rushing through this because I'm trying to hurry up and get it done, because people are going to be coming in pretty soon, and you know how that goes, the background noise and all that good stuff, and I don't want all that mess while I'm trying to show you how to do this. So that's kind of why I'm trying to rush it. So I'm gonna go line it up to like right about there. And let me see how it looks. I'll turn off my background. Uh, yeah. First I'm gonna go pick my bucket tool, and then I'm gonna go here to the colors. I'm gonna make it like a gray. Click OK. I'm gonna go there and whoops again. There we go. And it's gray. And it's gray. Go here. And then I'm gonna select my text tool, and I'm gonna drag it out, holding that left click button. Drag it up a little bit. Stretch it out. And then I'm just gonna put my website. This is where you could find my blog, and you could get different types of tips like this. Go here and change my color to white on my text. There we go. That. Let me stretch it out because I can't see it. .com. There we go. MosesBochan.com. That's where you could find my blog, and there's a bunch of tricks and tips on how to, market online like a ninja. You go through there and check that out whenever you have time. There's different videos on how to do little things like this. You can also find that on my blog. And I want to make that. I guess I'll keep it like that. Maybe I want to make my font a little smaller here, my text a little smaller here. So I'm gonna go and make it like about that. That's good. 22. See how that looks. Yeah, let me turn this off. Pretty cool. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete this background layer here, and then now that's what I got. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go to File, and I'm gonna export, and I want to make sure that it's a .png. I'm gonna name it test because I'm not gonna actually keep that. That was just to show you how to do it yourself. And if you're the type of person that don't like to do these kind of things, you could contact me and I'll be glad to do it for you. We could work something out via PayPal. $10, $20, depending on what you want. So we'll work on a fair price. Just hit me up, and I'll be glad to help you with that. If you're on my team, I will gladly do it for you for free. And if you get on my team and you want something like that done, I can do it for you for free as well. So I'm gonna export it and make sure that I really don't mess with nothing on this. The only thing that I make sure is that my compressions level is at 9, and I'm gonna export it to my desktop. And go to my desktop, and there it goes. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to put it on a Google Hangout. I'm gonna go right here to start a Hangout. Let me fix my camera here. still not right, but anyway, I'm gonna name it test as well because I'm not saving this. I'm not actually gonna broadcast live, and I'm not gonna do nothing with this. Just to show you how to just kind of upload your lower third. What's up? So I'm gonna go here to this to my Hangout toolbox. You're familiar with Google Hangouts, you know about your Google Hangout toolbox and all that good stuff. Bang. So I'm gonna go here. This is your regular lower third that comes with them. Show you how that looks. Go ahead and click on that mirror effect so you can see it the right way. See how it's blurry? And that's what got me into trying to figure out how to create my own lower third. But then I found out that it wasn't the lower third, is something with the resolution, maybe my camera, or maybe something set up wrong with my settings in within my computer. I don't know. If you know, leave me a comment below and let me know, or hit me up to my inbox and let me know what it is that I can do to fix, how my text looks on my lower third. And actually my picture, if you notice, my picture is kind of blurry too. I thought that it was maybe because I'm using a Logitech camera from Walmart, which I only paid like $25 for. And of course, what they say, you pay, you get what you pay for. So maybe that's what it is. It's not a good of a quality of a webcam. It could be that. I don't know. If anybody knows, please leave me a comment below and let me know what could be causing that in my Hangouts. I've been trying to figure it out and have not succeeded yet, but I will, because I figure everything out. That's just me. So let me show you how to upload your very own custom overlay. You want to go here to what says custom overlay. You want to browse. And I saved it on my desktop, so I want to make sure that I'm on my desktop. Then I'm going to go test PNG. Here we go. And voila. Let me show you what that looked like. Bang. And there we go. If you notice, it's still blurry. It wasn't blurry when I created it, but it's still blurry. So that tells me that it's either my webcam or my computer. So I don't know. And it's due for me to upgrade this desktop. I haven't tried it off of the laptop, so I don't know how that works. So maybe I will try it off my laptop and see if it's any better when I do it from there. But if anybody knows how to fix that off of a Dell running Windows 7, please let me know in a comment below. And if you want to know how you could make a couple dollars working from home using these simple tools that I'm using, such as 22 Social, Google Hangouts, Gimp, feel free to come through my Facebook fan page at www.facebook.com/MBEAUCHAMPJR. With that said, make it an awesome day, and as always, be blessed.